Hello and peace be with you, dear sisters and brothers in Christ, and welcome to our Lenten reflection for the second week of Lent. The Gospel we are asked to meditate on is the Transfiguration of Jesus. The sub-theme of the second week of Lent is trusting in the power of hope. We respond hopefully to our realities. Let me share with you 3 points for prayerful reflection. First, Peter, James, and John were led to experience the true identity of Jesus in the Transfiguration. Witnessing Jesus in discussion with Moses and Elijah made the 3 disciples feel that they were being invited to be part of a bigger adventure. This created in them both a sense of wonder and excitement. Do you feel invited by God to a bigger adventure in your life? What feelings do you sense within you as you think about this invitation of God? Let's go to the second point. Peter spoke to Jesus stating, "Rabbi, it is wonderful for us to be here. So let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He didn't know what to say. They were so frightened. Christian hope, sisters and brothers, moves us to action. Peter responded to the hope he felt and wanted to build 3 tents to welcome and accommodate Jesus, Moses, and Elijah. Why did he suggest this? Perhaps because Peter wanted to provide a place for Jesus, Moses, and Elijah to rest. He wanted them to feel welcome. Who is in need of welcome in our society today? Who is in need of assistance? In what ways can you bring hope to them during this year's Lent? Finally, let us turn to the Catechism of the Catholic Church. In paragraph 1818, we read, "The virtue of hope responds to the aspiration to happiness God has placed in the heart of every man. It takes up the hopes that inspire men's activities and purifies them so as to order them to the kingdom of heaven. It keeps men from discouragement. It sustains them during times of abandonment. It opens up his heart in expectation of eternal beatitude. Buoyed by hope, he is preserved from selfishness and led to the happiness that flows from charity." The Catechism teaches us that hope and happiness are connected. Being hopeful and doing things that generate hope brings about happiness. Hope brings courage and leads us out of feeling abandoned. Do you remember the times when you felt hope and hopeful in your life? Perhaps it was a kind and encouraging word spoken to you in times of difficulty, or someone asked you to do something to bring peace. Maybe it was during a meal with a group of friends, or perhaps it was during a walk in the park. Maybe it was watching a game of football with friends, or attending a retreat or a church camp. Maybe you felt hope when reading the Bible. There are many moments of hope in our life. It is good to remember our memories of hope. Hope lives in our hearts like little sparks of fire. We must, as St. Paul says, help the sparks to become a fire. In other words, we must allow our hope to grow. As we continue into the second week of Lent, let us be people who trust in the power of hope and bring hope to others. May God guide us to be people of hope and peace. May God bless you.